Charlotte Beasley is getting ready. Beasley has the ball to start this one. Will look to get ahead and get in a rhythm.
Caleb Roberts.
Caleb Roberts,
Ball
the
outside.
leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Short hop liner handled it short. That's the first out. Bases empty, one away. A.J. Vukovic now at the plate. Had the day off yesterday.
Here.
Struck out swinging. Quick start to this afternoon's action, and there are two gone.
The designated hitter.
So up next, Jose Fernandez. Into center and a base hit. A two-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jesus Valdez.
Valdez.
Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Goes down looking on that one. They leave one runner on base. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Top half of the second inning from Corpus Christi. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first. And steps on the bag for the out. Bases empty, one away. Slade Caldwell digs in now. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Lays down a bunt. And there's 2 down. Well, he tried the bunt, but couldn't quite get it squared up. When that happens, you can pop the ball up or guide it to the wrong spot and right to a fielder. Now the third baseman, Gene Walters. Here comes the 0-1. She's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, she could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second base. Encarnacion spins and fires to first on the run, and they get the out. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the second baseman, number 6.
Cunningham.
And that one is in the dirt. Ground ball to third base. And there's one away.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 7.
Digging in for the Sod Poodles, number 17. Outfield pretty shallow here. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Clearly she's confident in her breaking ball in this one. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing lifted to left field. 2 down. The lineup flips over. Here's the catcher, Caleb Roberts. Grounded out the first time up.
Ball.
You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. And that barely scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Right back to her on the mound. There with plenty of time, inning over. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Hooks out front, 5-0.
The left fielder, A.J. Vukovic.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets to the pitcher covering the bag, so they get the first out of the inning. This is where the PFPs that teams run in spring training come into play. Nice job at first to knock the ball down and keep it on the infield, and then get it to the pitcher covering the bag for the out. The throw to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Jesus Valdez will hit next. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Love how she's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. That's a hit. That keeps the inning going. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Manuel Pena. And the 0-1 now. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. So digging in, Slade Caldwell, 0 for 1. Nice execution in this AB with 2 on. Working the corners well, not putting the ball in a location where the batter can do real damage. Takes it to the bag alone, and that ends the inning. Back at it now with the lead. That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. That one finds the zone. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's
what
it.
a take
Ball.
with 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. And now the 1-2.
Ball.
And the pitch. Here comes the 2-2 offering.
Ball.
Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Here's a chopper up the middle. Williams. Now the throw to first on the run. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. A new arm into the game, the righty, Nate Pearson, has a nice lead to work with. And now the right fielder. The 2-2. Got it. That is the ball game. The Hooks take this one in a blowout. Beasley didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. This is one she can look back on with some satisfaction. She wasn't utterly dominant, but she went out there and competed, and that really made a big difference to help them get the win. Charlotte Beasley on the hill in this one, and the crowd is excited to see her with the success she's had early on this year. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Charlotte Beasley. She's done well to navigate through tough spots.
The shortstop, number 17, Colby Halter.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's one away. So digging in, Tommy White. Tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Liner to right. And now 2 down. 2 away here, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Luke Mann. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. That one's in there, 0-1. Fights it off, we'll see another. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the... Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Top half of the second inning from Corpus Christi. And pops it up. Williams under it. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. Ground ball to short. That's out number 2. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Jared Dickey. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Left-handed batter waiting. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to left. And that's just foul. And here's the 0-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. Makes the catch. Inning over. All set for the start of this inning. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, the center fielder, number 7. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB.
Oh!
Pops this up on the infield. 1 away. 1 out and the bases are empty. Here's the catcher, CJ Rodriguez.
Hey!
Well, that'll back him up a bit. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. And a high-leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And now 2 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colby Halter. Gets there, got it. Back on the mound to face the meat of the order. Not an easy task.
1.
Slider squeezes the corner. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
That's foul.
Boots it. Put the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out. Bases empty, one away. Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Luke Mann.
Ball.
1-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down now, and now Nate Nankill flied out the first time.
Nankill.
Hup. That's a ball. Nope, ball 2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. He turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Cooper Bowman. Late on that fastball. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Struck the batter out without a swing. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Bases empty, one away. Jared Dickey now at the plate.
Yes.
Out on the mound, she's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, she's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and she's not missing the zone. And makes the catch. The center fielder digs in now, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. That's some great arm action from her to sell the changeup. Fly ball down the line, towards the line. Makes a nice running catch. Continues. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, CJ Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes a ball, standing in for the second time. Swing and a high fly ball out to left. Austin under it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the first baseman, Cole Kahn. Late swing, fouled to the left. With all these first pitch strikes, she's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Here's the 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Kahn wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. And misses inside. Pretty unusual seeing her fall behind in the count like this. She could give up her first walk here. 1 out and the base is empty. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Colby Halter. Fastball for a strike. Up the middle, collects it, and beats it.
He got it. Safe.
On that one, if he gets the throw off to first just a little quicker, they probably get the out. Tough break. Tommy White will hit next.
Ball.
White hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That's towards center. And that retires the side. So another good inning on the mound. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nate Pearson. And with a lefty at the dish, this could be a tall task for the new arm. Got it. That's the ball game. The Hooks take this one in a blowout. Beasley fired 6 shutout innings on the hill. Team effort for the win, and it started with what she was able to give them on the mound. She put them in position to come away victorious with a good start.
Take the risk, watch the shift, keep your eye on them. Take the shot, I don't miss, on the ride on them. It's a long road to the top, but I put the work in, give it all I got. Yeah, in the league of my own, no, I can't lose. Push it to the line, I'm the one you can't refuse. This is my time, this is